Ever feel small? Kind of like like a tiny ant on a giant planet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, get ready because today we're going deep on cosmic indifference.
Right.
But here's the twist. It might actually be a good thing.
Interesting.
You ready to get your mind blown a little bit?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. So we're deep diving into the idea from this article, the universe doesn't care. And that's a good thing.
Okay.
I'm really excited to get into this.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be fun.
Me too.
So let's talk scale.
Okay.
The universe, it's mind-bogglingly huge.
Yeah, it is.
93 billion light years wide. I mean, that's a number so big.
You can't even fathom it.
It's practically meaningless to our human brains, right?
It is.
We're just a speck of dust in this cosmic ocean.
That's right.
Okay, I'm already starting to feel insignificant.
But that's where things get really, really interesting.
Okay.
We thought for centuries that we were the center of everything, right?
The stars revolve around us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then Copernicus comes along and boom, demotion.
Oh, no.
Earth is just another planet orbiting the sun.
Okay.
Then Darwin, boom, humans. We're just another branch on the evolutionary tree.
Wow.
And now modern science, boom.
Right.
It just keeps confirming that the universe doesn't actually revolve around us.
At all.
Yeah.
At all.
So basically the universe is throwing this giant party and we weren't even invited.
Not quite. I mean, it's more like the universe is this vast, intricate system operating on its own laws, its own rules.
Okay.
And those rules, they don't care about our hopes, dreams, deadlines,
So if the universe doesn't care about us, does anything we do even matter? I mean, that's
a great question.
That's kind of a downer, right?
Hold on. This is where it gets exciting.
Okay.
There's a flip side. No cosmic plan. That means we're free to make our own.
Oh.
It means we get to decide what matters. Love, art, that delicious cup of coffee you had this morning?
Yeah.
It's all up to you. Wait, so you're saying the universe not caring is actually like a good thing?
Yeah, think of it like you're handed a blank canvas.
Okay.
What do?
I start painting.
Do you wait for the universe to tell you what to paint?
No.
No. You grab your brushes, your paints, your wildest ideas.
Yeah.
You create. That's what the universe's indifference is. It's that blank canvas. It's an invitation to create your own meaning.
Right.
Your own masterpiece.
Okay, I think I'm starting to see the light here a little bit.
Yeah.
But how can we create meaning if, everything feels so temporary? I mean, compared to the lifespan of a star,
Sure.
we're here and gone in a flash.
Right. Our lives are short.
Yeah.
But think about what happens when a star dies.
Okay.
It explodes,
Yeah.
scattering elements all across the cosmos. And you know what? Those elements, they become the building blocks of new stars, new planets, even life itself.
Oh, wow.
We are literally made of stardust.
Wow. So we're like walking, talking supernova rendants? That's kind of poetic.
It is poetic, and it really shows how even in its indifference, the universe created the conditions for us to exist. The very atoms in your body,
Yeah.
they were once part of something much larger, something ancient and powerful. And now here they are.
Yeah.
They're part of you. Pretty mind-blowing, right?
Absolutely. Okay, I'm getting less insignificant ant and more cosmic masterpiece in progress.
I love that.
I do have one more question, though.
Okay.
If the universe is so indifferent, why does any of this beauty,
Yeah.
this complexity, even exist?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's one that scientists and philosophers have been pondering for centuries, right? Truth is, we just don't have all the answers. But we do know that the universe operates on laws.
Right.
And those laws, well, they lead to incredible diversity and complexity.
Go.
Galaxies collide, stars are born and die, and on at least one tiny planet, life emerges.
Yeah.
It's a wild, unpredictable ride, and we're all along for it.
So we're basically surfing the wave of cosmic indifference.
Exactly. And the best part, we get to choose which way to ride it.
I like that.
Yeah. But before we get too deep into that,
Okay.
let's take a closer look at what it really means to find meaning in a universe that doesn't seem to care.
All right. Sounds good.
So we've established, right, that the universe is vast.
Yeah.
Indifferent operates by its own set of rules.
Aye, aye.
So where does that leave us humans?
Back where we started, feeling small.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough to shake that feeling, especially,
Yeah.
when you're staring up at a night sky full of billions of stars.
But here's the thing
Okay.
about feeling small.
Okay.
It can be a source of incredible strength.
Strength, how so?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
In a universe this big,
Yeah.
The odds of you existing, infinitesimal, against all odds, you're here.
I am.
Breathing, thinking, experiencing the world.
That's true.
That's not insignificant.
Okay.
That's extraordinary.
So instead of feeling small, I should be celebrating the fact that I even exist.
Exactly. You're a product of billions of years of cosmic evolution.
Wow.
Walking, talking testament to the power of chance and the beauty of existence.
So our smallness is actually a sign of how unique and precious we are.
Precisely. And this is where the universe's indifference becomes a gift.
Okay, hold on. You're going to have to explain that.
If the universe doesn't care, it doesn't judge.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't dictate what's right or wrong, meaningful or meaningless. It simply is.
Right.
And that gives us the freedom to create our own meaning.
So you're saying that we have the power to decide what matters in our life?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In a universe that's indifferent, the power to create meaning rests entirely with us.
Wow.
It's both exhilarating and a little terrifying, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely a mix of both.
Yeah.
Like, we've been given this amazing gift, this blank canvas, and we get to paint whatever we want on it.
Exactly. We get to define our own values, write our own stories, create our own legacies. The possibilities are limitless.
But what if we make the wrong choices? What if we mess it all up?
There's no cosmic rule book, right? Saying what's right or wrong.
Right.
It's about aligning your choices with what matters most to you.
Okay.
It's about creating a life that feels authentic and meaningful on your own terms.
So it's not about perfection.
No.
It's about living a life that's true to ourselves.
Precisely. And that's where the real beauty lies, you know?
Yeah.
In a universe that doesn't judge, we're free to experiment, to fail, to learn, and to grow. It's all part of the journey.
This is starting to sound less like existential dread and more like an epic adventure.
And it is an adventure, full of wonder, possibility, and the freedom to create a life that's truly meaningful.
Okay, I'm officially on board with this whole cosmic indifference as a gift idea.
Great.
But how do we actually put this into practice? How do we create meaning in a universe that seems so vast and uncaring? So we've spent some time with this idea of cosmic indifference. We've talked about how vast the universe is.
Right.
The freedom that gives us, but also the challenge of creating our own meaning.
Right.
But how do we actually, do that? Where do we even begin?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And like most things in life, there's no single answer. But I think the first step is just to acknowledge the reality of our situation. We're here on this tiny planet, hurtling through space.
It's true.
And the universe doesn't owe us anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't care if we succeed or fail, if we're happy or sad.
Right.
And that's okay.
Okay, but how does acknowledging that help us create meaning?
Because once you kind of accept that the universe isn't going to just hand you a purpose, on a silver platter, you realize that it's up to you to create one.
Right.
It's like you're given a set of tools and told, go build something amazing.
So it's about taking ownership of our lives, our choices, our impact on the world.
Exactly. It's recognizing that even though we're small, our actions have ripples.
Okay.
They affect the people around us, our communities, even the planet.
So it's not just about finding personal meaning.
Right.
It's about contributing to something larger than ourselves.
It can be both. Wow. And it doesn't have to be this, grand, world-changing gesture. It can be as simple as just being kind to a stranger.
Yeah.
Pursuing a passion that brings you joy, or working to make your corner of the world a little bit better.
The article we read talked about finding meaning in everyday moments.
Yeah.
Things like laughing with friends, creating art, experiencing the beauty of nature.
Those are all such wonderful examples because ultimately, meaning isn't something you find out there in the vastness of space.
Right.
It's something you cultivate right here in the present moment. Appreciate the small things, connect with others, find joy in just being alive.
It sounds like creating meaning is less about achieving some grand goal.
Right.
And more about just, how we choose to experience our lives day by day.
You got it. It's about shifting your perspective from what's the point to what can I create? What can I contribute? What kind of impact do I want to have?
This has been such an eye-opening conversation. I feel like I'm looking at the universe, my place in it.
Yeah.
With a whole new sense of wonder and possibility.
That's the beauty of these big ideas, right? They can shake us out of our complacency, challenge our assumptions, open us up to new ways of thinking and being.
So, as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into cosmic indifference,
Yeah.
what's the, one thing you hope our listeners take away?
If I had to sum it up in one sentence,
Okay.
it would be this. The universe may not care,
Uh-huh.
but you do.
Yeah.
And that's what matters.
Powerful stuff. So to all our listeners out there, embrace that freedom that comes with cosmic indifference. Find what brings you joy, connect with others, and make your mark on the world.
Exactly.
Because even in this, vast and uncaring universe, your life has the power to be extraordinary.
Well said. And remember, keep looking up at the stars and just marveling at the fact that we're even here at all. It's a gift, and it's up to us to make the most of it.
This has been an incredible journey through the cosmos and back to ourselves.
It has.
Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.
Absolutely.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep creating your own meaning in this wondrous, indifferent universe.